Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Advancement Center. As always, it's great to be here. A gift, an honor. Always appreciate it to have the opportunity to speak to you and to receive back from you what you are delivering to me, even at this moment. I can feel your transmission. I can feel you feeling me. As I'm coming to you from the outer reaches of the universe, from the physical world, from nowhere, from everywhere, from the new earth. And you are there with me. I'll share these words that describe how I see you. You simply hold within you a magnificent spark. You are a ball of energy, a whirling dervish of endless power and magnificence, unknowable and indescribable, a mystery of mysteries, unknown to everyone except yourself. I have come to remove the veil, not between the spiritual world and the physical world, but that as well, but to remove the veil between you and yourself, that curtain that has been placed between the real you and the you that you present. Allowing you to come forward, to step past every boundary that keeps you behind that curtain for your safety, for what appears to be your security and your well-being, to protect yourself from traumas, misunderstandings, attacks, to finally step into the nakedness of yourself, the brilliance, the majesty. Everything behind the curtain has been put there as a false picture of who you are. And we all have felt that actor within us. trying to deliver the thing that we think others might want to hear. But there's been a feeling deep in me for 1,000 lifetimes to tear that curtain down, first in myself, and then to support others in doing the same. And as I have sat here over the many years, I can feel it coming out of me. I can feel that me on the other side of the curtain pushing, saying, go. Go and be that one that you know about. Go beyond the curtain and show yourself. We all are far more capable than we have chosen to accept. But now the way has been opened. To step past the identity that you've taken on, and where those little cracks of expression come from us, come from you, where you have a moment of feeling like, I can say it, I can do it, and you express something from your true self. That's something that comes from nowhere and everywhere, from this physical plane and from the outer reaches of the universe. You jump off the ledge and you just say it. And then you duck for cover. But no longer. I've placed an army around you. You no longer have to duck for cover. Just be you. That you that I described in what I read at the beginning. I'm vibrating. I'm percolating. Because there's so much. And it's about fucking time. So once again, the door is open. And I can see everybody all over the planet jumping off the edge. And realizing that they can fly. They can be themselves, and they can be the one that's on the other side of the curtain. From the outer reaches of the universe and the world beyond all worlds, it is you who has come. It's only that part of you that wants to experience the human experience that keeps you from fully recognizing the magnitude of who you really are. But this is also why you came, for your interactions as a human has its own purposes and place in your coming into this physical world. And the bigger, more expanded you will not push past that you that came to experience the physical world, even though it may be delaying the achievement of your bigger purpose for being here. Once you are finally ready to correct the imbalance of the spiritual you and the physical you, you will begin to step into your full magnificence. There will be many hurdles to climb over to achieve this balance. One of the biggest will be your own doubt and disbelief that you could be a being that came to this planet to change and uplift humanity and to lead humanity to a return to their sovereignty and freedom. And most times, by the time you get to this moment of self-realization, you've hung or have had hung a million picture frames around your neck, which are the many identities that you have taken on to simply fit in as you have pursued the human experience in the physical plane. The only images that have been provided of someone who has come to change the world and uplift humanity are those like Jesus, Buddha, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, and Martin Luther King, to name a few. You could see that they were leaders, and you could never envision yourself being like one of them. And the truth is, you are not supposed to be like one of them. You are to be you, operating at a similar frequency within the same vibration. For no two are alike, and no two have come to do the exact same thing. They also, over time, had to come to their own realization of who they were. Each one, through a series of experiences, slowly moved past their human limitations, where they could see the magnificence that was within every being and every piece of life. Through this realization, their purpose was revealed and their destiny laid out before them. That purpose being to share with all of humanity what they had come to know about themselves, thus changing the world and uplifting humanity. They had to first realize this in themselves before they could transmit to everyone with full knowing and full authority, having no doubt about the validity of what they had been shown, which gave them a level of compassion and love for their brothers and sisters that left none who entered their field without feeling the magnificence and majesty that existed within themselves. It is the many documented stories of these beings as they walk the earth that makes us doubt and deny our own ability to do the very same thing. Many times we must overcome some feeling of guilt for something we may have done in the past, and we might think that I cannot lead, for I'm not pure and innocent. Others may think, as I had, that they are here to be a support to those that have been given the mission to lead, because we have not wanted to be in the front. kind of like being the drummer in the band, keeping the beat, maintaining the rhythm and the flow, thus supporting the lead singer and the front man. There is this nature to assist. But then I was reminded that you can also lead from the rear, and that I have always been leading. Once I saw that picture, I was able to acknowledge my leadership, and then I could continue it from the back or move to the front. In fact, I found out there is no back or front. There's only leadership or following. And I can tell you that no one came to this planet to follow. So as a follower, you may ask the question, how do I lead? And the answer is, you already are. And you have always been. We just get stuck in the comparisons, and we forget that there are many ways to lead. This will become clearer and clearer as you end your following. Supporting is not following. Following is following. And we all know the difference. When you have become dependent on another for providing and maintaining your connection with your Creator, you are in the state of following. When at any moment you can walk right out of the life you are living, including being in the presence of someone who is highly advanced in their awareness of the spiritual realms, you are leading. You can always be supportive within an environment like that, but you must be supportive from the lead, never as a follower who has an energy of dependency. So now it is your turn to take the lead. It is your turn to light the way, and like those ascended masters that came before us and who are still here, share with everyone what you have come to know within yourself, so that your brothers and sisters can be lifted to the awareness of the same magnificence that you have come to see within yourself. Yes, I'm talking to you, the one who was chosen to come in, the one who has been sent. It is now your turn to know yourself as that one. There have been those in your life who have been able to see that greatness in you, able to see the things that you came to do and the things that you are going to do. They have come to shine a light on your path so that you can follow it, never with any desire that you follow them, for they are from a different realm and they do not need to be lifted up in this realm. That is not why they came to this planet. They came to assist you and show you the magnificence that exists within you. And that is what you are being led to do for all humanity. It's your turn. And you have the support of all heaven and earth to step boldly into your leadership of the upliftment of humanity. There has existed within us a blockage to moving forward in our leadership. As I mentioned before, there is that doubt that there is that guilt that is associated with things that we have done in the past. Along those lines, you must know that the existence of every event in your life that did not turn out the way you thought it should had a moment within it that had an energy of fuck you or fuck off. It may have been unconscious or so subtle that you can't even see it. But look back for a second to those events that have that something did not turn out the way you hoped it would. And that moment that I am speaking of will show itself to you. See that reaction made us feel like we did something wrong. So now we acknowledge the presence of that sticking point, that one moment and that one event of a million events just like it in our lives that have affected us and all the people that we know because of that one moment of the deliverance of an energy that stopped the flow from its free and unimpeded movement. It is my intention to bring these moments and the sticking points that they have created in our lives into the light so that you might say to yourself, oh yes, I remember, I can see it now, and then watch that moment and that sticking point completely disappear. This is the breaking of the dam and releasing the blockage of the flow that we've held in our bodies and in our being. Now feel the flow moving freely through you and around you. Feel the lightness in your being and feel all guilt, shame, and doubt fall away from you. Feel a field building around you, around your being, to block all the thoughts of self-judgment and self-blame, allowing you to know yourself as you are truly known so that you can take your rightful position in the front. We are free to fly from the inside out, like the butterfly, no longer needing help. Self-judgment's been lifted. Self-blame has been cut. It's time to start dancing. Put your shoes on and strut, and love yourself and fly. No more need to cry. You've got to love yourself and fly, 'cause you can never die. From the outer reaches of the universe and the world beyond all worlds, it is you who has come. Here we are on earth together. It's you and I. God has made us fall in love, it's true. I really found someone like you. Will it stay? The love you feel for me, will it say that you will be by my side to see me through until my life is through? Well, in my mind, we can conquer the world. In love, you and I, you and I, you and I. The curtain is gone. I'm so happy to see you as you really are. And now you can go and change the world. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I am David.